Hello and welcome to Kev Me Up. Today I have something I hope you really enjoy. This is 300 different companion parses and many late nights of just one more farce. I've compiled it all together and given you a single DPS list of almost every single companion in the game, even rated them. I hope you enjoy it. So let's get right. So here you go. I mean, you could pause it right now. You don't even need to like it or click the subscribe button down below or even stop by Twitch. You don't have to. So you've got it right here. Um, so let's get into it. Uh, First is Shay. So I gave her a rating of 15 because she is just extremely OP. Um, I think they messed up when they added her, and I think it's fantastic. So she consistently does over 10k DPS. Her average is 11k, uh, which is just great for a companion. And then next is Roden's rating of 12. She is a dark side user, and her kill shot doesn't have a channel time. And so that actually gives her a little bit of an advantage over a longer fight, so she beats the other two lightsaber users. So that being said, you got Master Ranos and Shara next, rating of 11. And then you got two blaster users, so two pistols. Um, any of those are great range DPS. They're pretty great. Vets, Nico QO77 is probably one of my personal favorites. If you can't get a hold of any of the other event companions. And then then we have Paxton. So Paxton Rawl really surprised me here. I rated him 10. He is a single blaster user, but has a very unique skill set. Looks great, and parses quite high. So I highly recommend him if you can get a hold of him. And then Zoom and the cartel equivalent of Zoom, they have a special DPS skill set as well, rating 9. And then this really surprised me, which was the salt cannon companions. All of them parsed quite well, a little better than the other type of sniper or blaster rifles, and so that was surprising. And then we have sniper rifle, so I gave them a rating of 8. Arik and Torian and Risha, they're there, and then Rakul. So Dr. Loken actually is surprisingly high DPS, and he's pretty fun to see. Spoilers there, sorry. And then two Vibro swords with the cartel companion Dread. He's got a bug there with one of his skills, like some of the other DPS, and so he's a little bit lower. And then blaster rifle. So Rokus and HK55 and Major Pierce, Koth, and Scorpio. One of the most common weapons. Very sturdy DPS there at rating of 7. And then just below that, you got Darth Hexid and Kira and Vector with any two-handed weapon, like a staff or double-bladed lightsaber. And then blaster rifles used by a cartel droid. It's those are a little bit lower than normal blaster rifle users. And then sniper rifle when used by HK51, he's got his own skill set there. He's also missing a Sunder, so definitely keep that in mind if you don't have one in your spec. And then H2WF, I had to level this guy up just to test for this. Did quite a few parses there. He's got a really cool looking skill set, but no Sunder, and a little bit lower DPS than many. And then a single blaster pistol user, like any of the ship droids, gave them a rating of 5. And yeah, just pretty standard there. Then a single lightsaber user, so there's a bit of a bug with their skill there that causes them to do a little lower DPS. So Lana and Gus and Scourge and Senya. Arcan actually has a little different skill set than they do. I don't know if it makes it any higher, but I really don't think it's much different. I just didn't want to write his name here until I tested more. And then any Vibro Sword or Tech Blade, any of those types of users, they also suffer from a similar issue and a little bit lower DPS, rating 3. And then this is where it gets truly awful. Any of the creature companions from the cartel are just awful for DPS. They're less than 7,000 DPS, and they also have no Sunder, which I don't know how they release new companions that don't have Sunder nowadays, but they do. So that's pretty awful. And then the worst companion known to man is Treek. She has been thoroughly abused. Lowest DPS, gave her a rating of 1. She is not good at healing, she is not good at tanking, and she is not good at DPS. So, just really good for nothing compared to others. So if you have any questions about why this is some of these companions rate differently than others, want more insight on that, please stop by Twitch or comment or ask. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope this is pretty definitive on DPS ranking for companions in 6.2 and pretty much the level 75 cap. So if looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.